cap off. No. No, start that again there, my
All
friend.
right.
All right.
I first met Norv Gruber when I was a kid, about 17 or 18. He had a store on Chicago Avenue in my neighborhood at that time, before he went to Division Street. And I remember I used to work out in the garage next door, so I got some weights from Gruber. And one night we're working out, and who comes to the door but Norv Gruber?
That was about 1832, right?
1950. And I guess, well, he was the chairman of the AAU then, I believe. He just started, I don't know, John Dosey of Sayre Park, I think, was the AAU chairman around that time, and he had the 1947 Mr. America that Steve Reeves.
Who told me yesterday that's coming back? Somebody's sponsoring it in New York.
Yeah, there's something, but with
Gruber,
Gruber.
the guy with the G for the name, Gillespie or something.
So what else?
Or one of those bodybuilders.
What was your experience with Norv? When did you meet him?
Oh God! First of all, let me immortalize Bodybuilder Sports Shop. As a kid, I used to walk by and look at life-size Jimmy Parks standing in the window. This was my favorite pose. You got to remember that. When Arnold copied this one from me.
We used to go in to read all those old magazines.
I got the old magazines, and Gruber had them from here to Timbuktu. I got the original Strength and Health, and I started collecting them. That's where you come in terms of collecting the magazines. What a wonderful education I had. And I think I learned to read reading bodybuilder magazines.
That's your private.
Hey, Al, tell us about, what about Holbrook, the Holbrook connection and so forth?
Well, Holbrook bought Gruber's old store from Huska after Huska almost went bankrupt.
I thought he went bankrupt.
Well, rumors
He's living in Houston right now.
But Holbrook was former editor of Strength and Health magazine. And made a pretty good go of it. Unfortunately, his alcoholism got the best of him, and he walked away from the store. That was the end of Bodybuilder Sports Shop.
When you were with Gruber, and then I don't know when he faded out, and then Huska took over about 1969, 1970. Huska took over.
That's about when I was leaving.
But I don't know. I had heard that he had some financial problems.
Oh, Huska was horrible. He cheated his vendors. He cheated his employees. He was a thief.
I'm gonna have to edit this out.
That's true.
But
that's documentable. I mean, the guy he was not an honest person. So the end result, Tommy came in. He got tired of working for Hoffman, and bought the store. I begged him not to give that store up. I said, whatever you do. He was complaining about the neighborhood all the time.
It was a monument, though. Everybody knew where it was.
Yeah, I told him. I said, Cabrini Green is going to be history. How do you know that? You don't know. I said, listen, I'm telling you the truth.
Well,
because at that point,
to say something about its memorableness, I can remember talking just our last meeting as a group with Steve Kotis, and we used to walk from Division Street YMCA when I was a program guy there, all the way past Gruber's store every time there was 3 times a week, because I lived on Artesian and he lived by Humboldt Park. So we would go by Gruber's store all the time. And so we were just talking about, remember going by Gruber's store? It was an institution.
Or you need more time?
Well, we got time. If we can go.